Hey, what's up guys, it's me again and welcome back to my channel Mayta What Ifs. Today I am back with a new short movie. The name of this short movie is What If Naruto Made a Genjutsu, but the wrong kind one. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted short movie and my own idea. Now before continuing this is going to be a funny one, but in an 18 plus ish way, so heads up for that. And yeah, I kind of wanted to make a funny one, so I tried. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Do let me know in the comment section. And yeah, without any further ado, let's begin with our today's short movie. Our story begins in Konoha Gakure no Sato. 9 years after the Kyuubi attack, in the Shinobi Academy of Konoha, a class was being held in the backyard and a group of kids were gathered around in a circle. In the center there was some space where two genins in training were facing one another. One black-haired one and the other one with the blonde hair. These were Naruto Uzumaki and Sasuke Uchiha. The kids who were under the class management of Iruka Umino, a Chunin, and he was currently holding a sparring session in the backyard. Alright Naruto, Sasuke, you know what to do. Begin! And so, with an instant, both dashed forward towards one another. Naruto cocking his fist back, but the next thing he saw was he was on the ground and facing the sky. Sasuke was on top of him, his hand in a form of strike position barely inches away from his neck. And that's enough, Sasuke. Well done. You were able to disarm Naruto in an instant. What? No, he cheated. Oh, come on, Naruto, said one of the genins. He obviously won, duh. As the others began to laugh, as Sasuke turned around scoffing and leaving. As Naruto pouted, standing up, "Hey sensei, no fair, give me a chance." "I'm sorry Naruto, but in Shinobi world you won't be given second chances." Obviously that adds here as well, so I'm sorry, I can't. You fail. This is not nice. This is cheating. How come he's so strong and I'm not? You are supposed to train us all. Yes, but that will be in the future. Then how the hell am I supposed to beat him? As the question was quite valid, but Iruka couldn't answer him. "If you have any doubts, you can bring it up to the Hokage. That's all I can do, Naruto," said Iruka. And Naruto, knowing the Hokage personally, decided to take it up to him. A few hours later, inside the Hiruzen Sarutobi's office, he was seated and currently enjoying a green tea cup, which was quite warm and freshly made. This is peace. No paperwork, no worries, and no noise. As soon as he said those words, the door slammed open and walked in chaos in body form into itself. "Gigi, help me out! I'm being beaten and insulted." "What happened, Naruto?" "That damn Sasuke Uchiha cheated and beated me without me doing anything. We were having a sparring session and—" "Hold on, Naruto," said Hiruzen, rubbing his temples. "So you got beaten in a sparring session. How does that mean that Sasuke cheated?" "Alright," said Naruto, pouting, folding his arms. "If he didn't cheat it, then I need to learn. How come they are the ones who are learning everything already while I'm not?" "That's because they are from Shinobi clans." "This is not fair. I also deserve to learn something, because the Shinobi Academy isn't teaching me anything." "You know what? Fine, I'll give you something. Something that is quite different." "What?" "It's quite hard to master, so it will take you a few years to learn. But they are just a set of skills." "Skills for what, GD? I need something like jutsu or maybe taijutsu arts or ninjutsu. Better ninjutsu." "No, I'm not gonna give you those. You're gonna learn them in the academy. You know there are more set of skills outside, like fuinjutsu arts, making you a seal master. They're quite vital. Medical shinobi arts, and then there are the genjutsu arts." "Genjutsu? Wait, isn't that what Uchihas are known for?" "Yes, Uchihas were known for their genjutsu." Then I wanna learn that." "Oh? Why genjutsus? I'm gonna beat Teme in his own field of specialties." "Yeah, Naruto, that is quite impossible because even at best, a Genjutsu master can rival an Uchiha, but Uchihas have the home advantage because of their Sharingan. I'm gonna beat him. Alright, here. These are the basics, which allows you to learn how to learn Genjutsus and create one. What do you mean create one? Well, that's the creativity of Genjutsus. You create your own. Uchiha specialized in torture level Genjutsus, so that are quite dangerous. Oh yeah? We'll see. And so Naruto took that scroll and walked out. As Hiruzen sat down, trying to grab his cup, which fell down onto the ground. There goes my piece. I hope this is not a sign of me starting something by giving Naruto tools to create Genjutsu. It was foreshadowing for sure, but Hiruzen did not know what kind of foreshadowing. As time passed by, Naruto became engrossed into the readings of Genjutsu materials. He had fire burning within him. That insult, it was the fuel, and he wanted to make sure that he pushed everyone away with this, making sure that he would be able to become the Rookie of the Year. That was his goal now, since Iruka announced it. Time passed, and 2 years later, Naruto was able to learn and crack the basics and was now in a slump. Iruka was teaching in the academy and watched Naruto staring but without focusing. Naruto? Naruto! Naruto still didn't respond. Now the whole class began to stare at him, while Naruto seemed like he was in thought, focusing, but he wasn't even responding. As Iruka walked in front of Naruto and looked towards him, he was murmuring something. If I do this with the Genjutsu, nah, that will not work. This is way too tame. Naruto, is everything okay? Said Iruka, shaking him awake from his stupor. Oh, what is it, sensei? Why are you bothering me? Bothering you? You're in the class, Naruto. You're not paying attention at all. Oh, sorry, I was busy thinking of something. Of what? Of Genjutsus. Genjutsu? Yeah, I'm making one. The whole class took a pause and then began to laugh. You making a Genjutsu? Stop trying, Naruto. It's gonna fail. Oh yeah? It's not. The best you can do is your Uriki no Jutsu, which is your transformation into that chick, and nothing else. Hey, that is a perfect jutsu and my own creation. You can't insult that. What did you make, huh? Oh yeah, please, dog breath. As everyone now began to laugh at Kiba. Enough. Both of you stand outside. And so both of them did. Naruto was angry at Kiba, but now he got an idea. His Oriki no Jutsu. He could use that as a template. So Naruto began to experiment. It failed at first badly, but then Naruto came up with an idea. When he looked towards Sasuke and everyone loving him, he saw that he was acting cold and cool in front of everyone, making him look more desirable. So he came up with a plan. His other side of mind, the prankster side, began to work now, kicking in and mingling with his shinobi side. And that was a dangerous twist. In the shinobi council chamber, Hiruzen Sarutobi suddenly, while in a council meeting, felt shivers down his spine. Is everything alright, Hiruzen? Yeah, it's fine. I just felt every goosebump in my body rise for some reason. Why? I don't know, might be something coming. It's just an intuition of mine. Should we prepare for war? No, not that serious, but worse. Okay, I'm leaving. I don't know what you're talking about, said Danzo as he left. As the council meeting came to an adjourn because obviously something was wrong with the Kage. After 3 weeks of not showing up, Iruka got fed up and walked inside Naruto's home, where he found Naruto with something he has never seen. Naruto was mixing coffee in ramen broth and eating it down and had huge dark circles underneath his eyes. What the? Naruto, look at yourself and the mess you have made. Are you alright? More than alright, sensei. I have done it. I have created it. My perfect creation. The ultimate Genjutsu. What are you talking about? Seeing that Naruto was acting like a maniac, he took a step back. No, not one. A lot of them, until he reached the door. If you're okay, I'm leaving, okay? No. Why leave, Sensei? Why don't I test it on you first? What are you talking about, Naruto? No. Remember, I am your sensei still. And I can fail you if you do something bad. Oh, but it's not something bad, Sensei. Not bad at all. Naruto, I'm warning you. Fine, I'm not gonna use it on you. But I know just someone who to use it on. Naruto walked towards the vendor that sold masks in the street and had, in his childhood, thrown a mask at him just for asking how much was it. You again? What do you want, brat? Nothing. I want to buy a mask. I don't want to sell anything to you. Get out of here. Such a bad answer, as Naruto made a hand seal and then said, Oriki no Genjutsu. Self-loving narcissist. As the man suddenly had heart for eyes and began to hug himself and began to suck his own lips like he was kissing his own self. And then he began to take his own clothes off, running around like a madman, calling that he loves himself. People literally avoided him, thinking that he was a maniac. Iruka was nearby and knew what has just happened. Naruto, what did you do? I created this Genjutsu. I created the Genjutsu, self-loving narcissist, in which a person falls in love with his own self to the point that they want to. As Iruka turned red, as Naruto began to laugh, and I'm gonna use it on every last one of you who try to look down on me. As immediately the people's blood ran cold because they did not want it to end up like that poor bastard who was running around naked now. And the news reached to the ears of Hirusen's Harutobi, who felt something was cracked within, like a shattering mirror. He did what? He created a Genjutsu in which a person acts so insane, running around naked and trying to do bad stuff to himself that one would do behind closed doors, said Iruka, turning red as Hirusen coughed in his hand. and only he can break it. And so Naruto was brought in, and so was the man who was now tied with chains after putting something onto him. He was still trying to kiss himself though. I love myself. Please don't do this to me. You can't separate me from myself. Naruto, please stop this madness, please. Why? It is the fruition of my Genjutsu. Oh dear God, what have I done? Naruto, please stop. Fine, you're no fun. As Naruto snapped his fingers as the Genjutsu was over. Wait, what is going on? You brat, I told you that I didn't want to... Hold on, why am I tied? As after that, Naruto showed him a video camera. Here, watch this. As once the man was untied, he watched a bit of it and then he turned red, both from anger as well as embarrassment. What the hell? I'm gonna charge... You want me to do that again? You know I can cost it again. I'll get you back for this, brat. You can wish, if you don't fall in love with yourself again, narcissist. With that, the man stomped his feet away, while everyone looked towards Naruto, who had a smile on his face. Naruto, what are you planning? No, nothing. I'm thinking of more Genjutsus. Like what else I can create. How did you even come up with this? This is quite dangerous. I know. It could turn your enemies into narcissists who love themselves and want to elope with their own selves. I found it in the Icha tactics books. There is these type of people out there with these kinks. How did you? I found it in your drawer. And every shinobi looked towards Hiruzen, as Hiruzen tried to hide his blush. What do you mean by that? Those are sent to me. I mean confiscated by me for my student. Yeah, whatever you say, GG. I'm banning you from using that Genjutsu. Fine, I'm gonna make another one. And everyone felt chills when Naruto said that. But they couldn't ban him because he was making something useful, at least, in the weird and wrong way. As once Naruto left, some of the Genjutsu masters found out and stormed inside, especially Kurenai Yuhi. This is so wrong, Hokage-sama. You can't allow this. This is an insult to us Genjutsu masters. It is still a working Genjutsu, Naruto proved that. And it kind of is unbreakable. This is not good. This is so wrong. This is wrong, I believe, but for the right reasons. It helps us. Naruto has agreed to share this, and I have agreed to mark it as an S plus rank technique. S plus? Yes, because there's no breaking it. Naruto tried it on two of my shinobis, and poor guys are traumatized now, after watching what they have been doing to themselves in front of everyone. As Kurenai felt a bit odd. No, scratch that, she felt scared because now there was someone out there with the power to make anyone fall in love with themselves to the point of obsession that she did not knew could be possible. And he has agreed to make some more. More? You're allowing him? Yes, Kurenai. He is with Konoha, and that should be in itself a great relief. Honestly, people are going to be afraid. They already are. Let's not give any more reasons to him to give us any more fears, alright? And with that, Kurenai was discharged and dismissed. Time passed, and finally, Naruto came to 13 years of age and was finally graduating. And one thing was for certain, some of his friends were worried for him because of his obsession with genjutsus. If anything, the rest of the class was scared because of what he did to almost Akamaru. As for Sasuke, he did to a tree. People didn't look at them the same afterwards. Sasuke had lost all his fame as well as all his fangirls. As for Hinata, she still liked Naruto but was a bit scared for his sake, as Naruto was always seated with a huge smile on his face because he had arsenal of genjutsus which were so wrong and felt illegal. And finally, it was the team selection day because Naruto threatened if he was failed he would make Iruka fall in love with his own pencil that he used daily. And Iruka knew that if he fell in love with him, he would do things with that pencil that he himself wouldn't want to think about. So he agreed to pass Naruto. And finally, it was the team selection. Kurenai was quite adamant that she should set straight Naruto, so she stepped in and exchanged Kiba with Naruto. With Kakashi. Are you sure you want him? Yes, he is a Genjutsu master, or so he calls himself. I will tell him what real Genjutsu is. I can set him straight. Fine. I mean, Sasuke and Sakura are pretty much traumatized by him, so I'd rather have Kiba than Naruto on my side. Thank you, Kakashi. And so Naruto was set to join Team Kurenai with Shino Aburame as well as Hinata Hyuga. Naruto met with the two of them as Hinata was a bit blushing but a bit scared. Naruto-kun, are you resting well? Thanks for being worried about me, Hinata. Of course I am. It's just I'm so obsessed with genjutsus at the time that I don't have a lot of time to rest. But don't worry, I'm still eating that coffee ramen mix that helps me stay awake. You know that those two things shouldn't go together, Naruto. Yeah, that is why I mixed them. I was saying the same thing. Well, anyways, our sensei's here, seems like it. You three with me now. And so Kurenai brought them and asked what their ambitions were. Naruto obviously told that he wants to become a genjutsu master, as Kurenai scoffed. Why are you scoffing at me, sensei? Simple, Naruto. I am a genjutsu mistress, and you and your genjutsus, they're a mockery of our arts. Mockery. I have blended genjutsu with the arts that make them both unharmful and lethal in a way that you and your genjutsus can never be. Is that a challenge? Yes, a challenge. Fine. On the missions we'll see. And so, they saw. The first mission that Kurenai accepted was catching the cat. The damn cat that was the pest for everyone. Tora. And so, Naruto walked up to it and casted a genjutsu. The cat fell, licking itself over and over again, cleaning itself and giving itself a bath out of love and adoration with hearts in its eyes as Naruto picked it up. There, done. What? No, you're supposed to. Fine. As Kurenai was quite pissed as Naruto chuckled, while the two teammates exchanged worried glances because their sensei and one of their teammates were at a heated debate and battle because of their professions. As it got so bad that Naruto was unhappy with Kurenai that Kurenai wanted to literally strangle him. As at the broken kunai bar, after months of torture, as she called it, she was drinking her sorrows away. I want to strangle that brat. He's making us all Genjutsu masters look bad. Is it that bad, Nai-chan? I mean, he has his own ways. I also developed my own torture methods, which are quite questionable to be honest, but are working and efficient. I kind of agree with Hanko on this one, said Asuma. You too, Asuma? Seriously? You're siding with him over me? It's not about sides, Nai-chan. It's about efficiency. I mean, put him to test outside, in the field. Maybe he will fail, maybe he will succeed, who knows? That's the only way. As Kakashi and the others exchanged worried looks. I mean, is she really alright? I have never seen Kurenai lose composure to this extent. While on the other side, Naruto has developed a new Genjutsu. After reading the books of none other than Jiraiya-sama, as he called him, his inspiration for his Genjutsus. And he was reading the Icha Icha Tactics chapter 8, in which BDSM play as well as a lot of spanking was involved. And now he was laughing like a maniac. Soon the world shall know pain, but in a way that it has never experienced. And so after that, a month passed and Team 7 was in a pickle. Turns out Kakashi had bit more than he could chew upon and was now stranded in the Land of Waves. Kurenai took up the mission because she wanted to show Naruto that his Genjutsu methods were not resourceful as he thought it is. Once they arrived, the final battle was happening already at the bridge. And Naruto, he then said, "Watch this, Kurenai-sensei." As he looking towards Zabuza, Haku then said, "Oi, look towards me." As both of them did, Naruto casted the Genjutsu. Sacred Genjutsu words. "There's nothing sacred about them," yelled at Kurenai. "Don't ruin my flair, sensei. Spank me, daddy Genjutsu." Everyone froze, stared towards Naruto like he has grown a second head. What did he say? Said Kurenai, nerves bulging from both her neck and all over her face. Her anger visible. As that is when they all saw. Dropping on all fours, both Haku and Zabuza took out a kunai and began to spank their asses. Literally, yes, more! And they began to call out more. As Kakashi stood frozen, Sakura, Hinata covered their eyes because this was not a sight to see, as Sasuke was baffled alongside with Kiba. Akamaru even whimpered as well. People who were scared shitless was also seeing this sight. What is wrong with them? Why are they spanking themselves like this? Said Kakashi, controlling his laughter. This is my new Genjutsu. After reading the books of Jiraiya-sama, my inspiration, I created this. Spank me, daddy Genjutsu. Where a person has an itch to get spanked so hard that they themselves, using tools, begin to spank themselves. You know you can stop, their ass cheeks are turning red, they might even start bleeding. They will not stop until they're exhausted. What? Stop them, said Kurenai, yelling at the top of her lungs. This is an abomination, you can't do this. But I just did. And once again, Naruto said with a smile, I prove to you that my genjutsus are working. As everyone looked towards Naruto with a bit of fear because they realized that Naruto was working and playing the same game with the same rules but with a different set of skills than traditional ones. As after that, it was known as the incident of spanking in the whole land of fire. Kato, after watching this, ran away, abandoning even coming there because he knew if he stayed there he too would be put under that cursed wretched genjutsu. The fear was spreading already. Naruto's name was put under the bingo book, and the name that was given to him was the Genjutsu Pervert. As Naruto was seen smiling, looking almost into the souls of the people. As back in Konoha, Hiruzen was in the council meeting seeing this, as alongside the other council. This is an abomination, Hiruzen. We need to make some laws regarding this boy. He is turning Genjutsu into sex play, for God's sake. It's a sacred shinobi art. I mean, it's working though, said one of the shinobis, especially Inoichi. Even though it is kind of wrong, I mean, it's working. You can't just stop his creativity if it is different. Or he might, cast this all on us and start something new. And everyone felt shivers down their spine once Inoichi made it evident that he might put them in Genjutsu. As Hiruzen then said, let's not talk about that. About Naruto. He is a special kind of case. He doesn't want to learn even now ninjutsu or fuinjutsu arts. All he ever does is Genjutsu. I'm now scared to the point where I think that we might need to think about Kyuubi. As everyone looked towards Hiruzen, what do you mean by that? I mean, what if the Kyuubi is the guinea pig? And people collectively felt bad for the Biju itself for the first time in 13 years. Because it was the guinea pig. Let's not talk about this. How long will it take for him to write down all those genjutsu he has made? He's working on another one. What kind? He's not sharing. He says that it will be shared when the time is right. Maybe the Chunin exams then? Yes. Kurenai and the others have informed about the Chunin exams to their team. And surprisingly, all of the rookies are entering, which is quite good. Good. It is good. As with Kurenai, she was currently in a therapy session with Anko, ne Nai-chan. Said Anko, eating a bit of dangos, when are you going to stop yapping about this boy? That is all you yap about these days. You wouldn't get it. He is turning my specialty into sex play, Anko. Who creates genjutsus in which you fall in love with yourself to the point that you want to have sex with your own self? And then there is Spank Me Daddy Genjutsu. What even is that? I mean, it is a kink for a lot of people out there. You wouldn't believe the kind of perverts. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm stopping now. Anko said, stopping midway after seeing that Kurenai was glaring at him. You just don't get it. Genjutsus are supposed to be dangerous. Something that is like an illusion. That is unbreakable. I mean, the kid has done that part. It is an illusion and it's unbreakable, but to the point that he has made it so that it is believable for the person that is casted upon. Maybe you're right, and maybe I'm jealous. You're jealous? Seriously? You don't need to be. You create your own genjutsus instead of learning the traditional ones, like how Naruto is doing. Maybe you're right. And so Kurenai decided to visit Naruto, only to find that Naruto was reading Ichaicha Tactics, the newest volume, and inside it, there was a genjutsu that Naruto was working on. After reading the name that he was trying to come up with, she became angry and left, huffing. And finally, the time passed and the Chunin exam came. As soon as the first part of the exams was about to begin, they entered in the area where all the genins were present. And as soon as Naruto and his team entered, there was pin-drop silence. His own rookies were scared, but on the other side, everyone else was as well. Is that the boy? The one in the bingo book? The genjutsu pervert? Yeah, that's him. Damn it. If he's in... We might have to be careful. The rookies were quite jealous, especially Sasuke Uchiha, because Naruto was now feared and scared, someone who he has dismissed and beaten before. And so, the Chunin exams began. The first part was easy breeze. Naruto just made the senses fall in love with themselves and cheated with Hinata as well as Shino. And after being done, the three of them sat while the others were quite confused as to what has happened and why their clothes were missing, until they turned towards Naruto, who was smiling. As Ibiki then said, technically for this I am itching to beat you, but fair play, kid. Thank you, at least someone appreciate my genjutsus. As finally the second part began. And then, Orochimaru, that poor bastard, crossed Naruto first because he wanted to see Naruto's skill. And once he regained his consciousness after coming in front of Naruto, he found himself in a straitjacket in the cell of Konoha. How did I? Naruto has made a gift for you. As Orochimaru saw that with his elongating neck skill, he was doing things that were quite questionable, and he himself felt chills run down his spine. I would never do that stuff. That boy, he's a curse. He's insult to the Genjutsu user out there. Insult or not, you got caught, and by a Genjutsu pervert, said Hiruzen laughingly, and then closed the cell shut. I will have my revenge. Yeah, whatever. As on the other side, the whole Shinobi Council was now in deep thought, shocked at how in the living hell a Genjutsu making pervert was winning, and was not able to only catch their biggest criminal but also passed the Chunin exam second test, and was now already made a Chunin because he caught a Kage level shinobi alongside his team. As for the Orochimaru spies, they were also now quite afraid. If he's able to make Orochimaru-sama do this without him realizing, what are we? And with that in mind, Kabuto told others to retreat back and get the hell out. So, the Sound Village and Sand Village pulled out immediately, and Konoha automatically made Naruto in these weird-ass Chunin exams the Chunin, while Sasuke was declaring daggers and getting angry and pissed because Naruto, because of his buffoonery, was winning. And that is when Jiraiya entered, because Hiruzen couldn't handle this bullshit anymore and needed someone else to take this on. He begged Jiraiya to take either Naruto away or to become the Hokage. Jiraiya accepted the second option, which was to take Naruto away, and knew who to make the Hokage. So he and Naruto went and brought in Tsunade, after making sure that she lost a lot of bets. Jiraiya and Naruto got along because Naruto looked up to Jiraiya, and Jiraiya was kind of afraid of the hype Naruto made around him, at the same time quite happy, because for the first time he was succeeding into making the perfect student out there. And as soon as Tsunade made the Hokage, she, siding with Kurenai and many others, did something. I am banning you from making any more Genjutsus. What? Why? This is not acceptable, Hokage-sama. You can't do this to me, Bachan. But I am, kid. It's for your own sake and health. You're becoming a deranged pervert like that bastard. I don't want that from you. You have a lot of potential, Naruto. And so after that, a sad era of Naruto began. He would sit on a bench with a popsicle in his hand, which was melting away in rain as his tears fell down from his eyes. Obviously, Tsunade watched this, and then she watched Naruto playing depressing songs while laying around. Everyone was worried about him even more now, especially Kurenai and the others. Sensei, Naruto couldn't, I know. I'm gonna talk to the Hokage. You will? Of course. It's not only affecting him, it's affecting you guys, and to be honest, it's affecting me as well. Jiraiya was also quite vocal about the rights of Naruto, being the activist that was beaten every time he tried to bring it up to Tsunade. As finally Tsunade gave in and allowed Naruto to make the Genjutsu at the right amount of time though, because the Akatsuki, they saw Naruto as a problem, a big one, and Itachi was angry because he was a Genjutsu master and Naruto was making a mockery out of his skills. So he, alongside a lot of many others, decided to pay him a visit. Naruto was in his home, his small apartment, as they all came inside. So you are the mighty Genjutsu master. What do you mean by that? I am just a student of the arts, creating my own with the passion. You are making mockery and insult of Genjutsus. You're, what they say, making Genjutsus, but the wrong kind one. All of them. Is that so, Itachi Uchiha? The famous Genjutsu master who massacred his own clan. You know what? Let's put it to the test. Itachi's eyes blared, but then he woke up in a cell. Hey there, Itachi, said a voice from the front cell. What? What happened? Said Itachi with wide eyes. Your camcorder will be coming soon, like mine came. And trust me, you don't want to see this. As Itachi saw himself dressed as a belly dancer dancing around, thinking he was a diva. As he was saying, I'm feeling bonita today. What is about this abomination? I would never do this. And yet you did. People sat down actually and watched the show. You were quite a good dancer actually. Itachi was a blushing mess. He was turned into this, whatever this abomination was. He vowed with every fiber in his being that if he gets free, ever, he would kill Naruto Uzumaki for this embarrassment. But he wasn't all. He made others look like hookers and whatnot. And they all were captured. And the news spread everywhere. Naruto Uzumaki has captured the S-rank missing nin organization known as Akatsuki just by his perverted genjutsus. He became quite feared because if Itachi Uchiha Orochimaru could not break through his genjutsus, then who the hell could? Tsunade was quite fearful, to be honest, and felt pity for both Konoha herself and for the rest of the elemental nations who were their enemies, at least, because if Naruto was sent, it was game over. They would turn into perverts and only realize once they're captured. It became so bad that even Kaguya and the other Otsutsuki, seeing this with a disgusted expression, said, "Yeah, let's avoid this. We rather keep our dignity than chakra." In the meanwhile, Naruto, he was having a blast, creating more and more weird-ass genjutsus until he reached at the age of 19 and something happened that made him tame, as people call it. Hinata Hyuga confessed, and Naruto became the victim of a blushing mess. And now whenever Hinata was around, he was not focusing on anything and would be a blushing mess, trying to look normal as much as possible. People realized that Hinata was Naruto's weakness and so began to exploit it, making sure that he remained tame. And for the rest of the elemental nations, they backed Konoha to make Naruto tame, because if anything happens, they rather commit senpaku than to face him or the humiliation. And Naruto, he kind of agreed because Hinata asked him nicely. All in the meanwhile, the QB who was watching this from within then said, "God damn it, my entertainment. These bastards, they can't let even enjoy a fox, watching them get ruined in peace." Well, Naruto's parents, they had different opinions. Naruto felt weird, a sense of pride, at the same time embarrassment of what his son has become. And Kushina, she was heartbroken because her son was corrupted by that cursed dog breath Kiba Inuzuka for giving him this idea. He could have said anything, but no, he had to say Oriki no Jutsu that started this all mess. And then there was Kakashi and Jiraiya, the main source of the problem, the one who wrote those cursed books. If I was there, I would have killed him already. I know, Kushina-chan, but please don't. You're proud, aren't you? Of course he's a pervert student, he is. I was too. I loved what he was doing. Why was he stopped? Make Naruto fun again. He's began to chant slogans. As Naruto, he couldn't hear them because he was tame and in love with Hinata now, toning down a bit, but still being weird and the ultimate Genjutsu pervert out there as one could be. Starting a whole new generation of Genjutsu perverts, making people fear them more than Kage level shinobis now. As this is where I will be leaving the story off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on my other channel as well. As this is it for the day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.